Yeah, man, Shade 45, what's up? Mazzi, what's good? Give it up for my man Mazzi.
He's a problem.
What's up, dude?
Yo, I'm here, man. It's a long time coming to the Tony Toka show.
Finally,
in the building, huh?
I'm at tomorrow if the security allows me, if customs allows me to enter the country, I will be in Israel, and I'm gonna do a bunch of shows for refugee camps and kids in Palestine and Israeli areas.
Yeah, I want to come back and talk to you about that.
Welcome to Ben Gurion.
Welcome to the Middle East, the Fertile Crescent, the origin of the world's biggest religions and historical sites. Also a place of war, bloodshed, and turmoil. I had the opportunity to visit Egypt, Israel, and Palestinian-occupied territories of the West Bank and Gaza Strip this past summer. I was there with a few organizations bringing medical supplies and doing charity hip-hop shows for Palestinian youth in refugee camps. Yes, I said hip-hop. Like how it started in the streets of New York, the war-ridden Middle East has also adopted this culture, making something nothing. I quickly realized that though they were at each other's necks, both Palestinians and Israelis shared the universal gift of hip-hop. Our future is in the hands of the youth, and hip-hop is the language they share.
My name's Shadi Mansour. I'm Palestinian from London.
She's the first lady of Arabic hip-hop, incredible MC and singer, and one of the artists I was on tour with.
I grew up in a house where my father was used to play Etta James, Rick James, Nina Simone, James Brown, and at the same time he played Abdul Halim Hafiz and Kulthum. I had a very eclectic type of music my father was playing all day. So for me, when I was about 6 or 7 years old in Israel, there was a radio station in the middle of the ocean on a boat. It was a pirate. It was like the Voice of Peace, and they used to play American music, which you couldn't really hear on Israeli radio. They didn't really play hip-hop.
Shai moved to Canada and made some noise putting out records, but when he came back to Israel is when his career really blossomed.
We are influenced by Tupac, Shakur, Biggie, and a lot of rappers actually, Nas and Public Enemy.
Ayman from PR, he's a true survivor. A number of missiles were shot into his home months ago, blowing it to bits. These guys were young and hyped to make good music. They had an exuberant energy about them, and it translated through their music.
My name is Tzadok Garame, and this is Yuval Vav. And together we are the Yamans. Yeah.
I'm from here, from Tel Aviv. He's from Head of the Eye.
Head of the Eye. It's a place called Rosh Ain.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Khaled Harara from Gaza City, Black Unit Band.
And I'm Muhammad Rafi from Black Unit Band.
It was amazing to me how these two remained so positive and optimistic despite the conditions in which they lived in. Gaza is a war zone.
My name is Ovi Shochat. I live for the past 10 years in Tel Aviv. I'm a DJ. I'm a radio DJ in Radio Tel Aviv, and I'm mostly a producer.
This dude is an OG, a well-respected DJ and producer on both the Palestinian and Israeli side.
When we were kids, we were listening to the American hip-hop from the ghettos, and we thought that somehow we feel the same here. There is a lot of crime and violence and racist and a lot of shit in the streets, and where we live it looks like a block, and it's fucked up.
Muhammad and his partners are from a highly condensed refugee camp in Jerusalem, and they're definitely on a come up, making a lot of noise.
What attracted me to hip hop was in the age of 6 or 7, something like that. My father was a DJ, and he took me to all the events that he was DJing on, and I was listening to the Temptations, Aretha Franklin, whatever, and I was just drawn to it, and when I was in the age of 12, something like that, My father bought me a CD of the Wu-Tang Forever.
Sky's a spitter. He works on his craft and always stays creative with his.
What made us start making hip hop was the second Intifada, basically. When we were under house arrest, we were living in curfew for like 23 days straight, and it made us like wanna start writing. You know, like we were producers at first. You know, we used to make like instrumental hip hop, and we used to make like electronic music and shit like that. And so yeah, we started writing like when we were under curfew, and we thought that, you know, like this is the best way to express ourselves. You know, this is like the best form of resistance, you know, through hip hop.
These guys are craftsmen, well respected by their peers, and they were able to turn oppression into expression. These two are characters, smart, edgy, and fun. Dope vibe, and they take their craft seriously.
I really got into it through like kind of like a back door, you know, kind of like through stuff like Madlib and Tribe Called Quest and all this kind of, not the stuff that I heard on the radio. I just kind of surfed the net and found out about all these amazing things, and I don't know, something about the rhythm and, you know, beat making. We both make beats.
My name is Mahmoud Jalari. I'm from Dam Group.
Tamer Nafar, part of Dam, Palestinian hip hop group.
Sohail Nafar, also part of Dam, also from a city called Lid, and it's in 48 Palestine, the occupied Palestine, which is Israel.
This trio is the flagship for Palestinian hip-hop. They are trailblazers and on their way to being revered pioneers, true pros. A singer, MC, and lead to the illest hip-hop band in Palestine, he has broken down barriers and constantly works to tear down stereotypes through his music. A real stand-up guy.
Hip-hop for me means hope.